Alright, people. Look, let me give my take on this Corona thing. I really wasn't gonna do it at first, but so many people, I've seen so many people talking just outlandish and really just putting people down. And then I've just seen it all. I've seen people trying to downplay it to race. People are scared. A lot of people saying it's panic, but really it's just it's a repetitive way of trying to survive, simply because if I know that 1,000 people are going to buy tissue, even if they bought one pack, then I know those shelves are going to start to get skimpy. So I'm going to try to go buy a pack. Well, then in your head, you automatically say, well, if I buy one pack here and then another 1,000 people come, when will I be able to get another pack again? And then that causes you to buy another pack. People said it's overbuying, but if you look deep into it, it's really not overbuying. You can buy, I don't care, you can buy 10 packs. It's not the people's fault that you want to be prepared. You don't go into a blizzard with just a jacket on, just to say, well, I'm not going to be over-prepared, or I'm not going to be well-clothed. I'm just going to be just enough. No, you're going to clothe yourself as much as possible to make sure it's enough, because you never know what could change or how long you can be out there. Things happen, accidents happen, you can be trapped somewhere for so long. So that's my little analogy to that. Do I think people do overbuy? Yeah, I think sometimes it gets a little crazy. Limit yourself to 2 or 3, do 2 or 3, not 10, 20. And I was even forced to buy 2 boxes myself of 12 rolls a piece. But it was Dollar Tree brand, so it wasn't like a whole lot. But that's because everywhere else was out, and I needed to buy some. And that was 2 weeks ago. We still have a box and a half left, so we're pretty much stretching that and using that as much as possible. I haven't went to go buy any more, trying to research. But what I'm saying is, let me double back. So when I go to this Corona thing, do y'all remember the movie with Mark Wahlberg? I think it was called The Happening, and that it was where so much was going on with the earth, with people, like polluting it and mistreating it and global warming and cutting down trees, that the plants on earth started fighting back and started letting out this like pheromone, as you would say, like some kind of chemically and something that makes you chemically imbalanced to make you kill yourself. So it started killing. And it went with the wind. And, it started killing off a certain population. Like if it was a group of people, it would alert it and it would release it and have that group of people to kill each other. And it was airborne. So what do I think? Do I think the government might have been testing and a leak could have got out or something like that? Oh, maybe. It could be her. We always in this world, we're always trying to make some biological weapon, which unfortunately one day these nuclear weapons and biological weapons and all this is going to be our own downfall. Trust me on that. It's just the world is so greedy and always trying to control that's just what's going to happen, instead of letting nature just run its own course. So with that being said, the reason why I brought up the movie The Happening is because I think the same thing. Maybe, I'm not trying to reach so far into conspiracy, but I think the same thing is happening with the planet. It actually is not conspiracy, because everything is designed to evolve and mutate. We mutate into, the species we are today. Fish mutate, dinosaurs mutated. Everything mutates to become a different way of itself, a different, it becomes evolves to the times that it's in. You know, like if we was born underwater and after so many years of being underwater, then you would probably develop gills. DNA is weird. Cell system knows how to adapt. So look at the world now. We're cutting down rainforest. You know, uh, we're polluting the air at a rapid pace. Um, I mean, it's just bad. You know, we're digging up so much of the natural resources on Earth. We pretty much taking just we are the plague. You know, in the Bible, God said He would send a plague, but we are the plague. We killing ourselves. We're overpopulated. You know, and this is everywhere. This is the world. You know, you got some areas that's still living by the old times, and they're barely affected. You know, and I think that we carrying, you know, it's so much going on with testing and all this that finally the world is like, look, you're destroying me. I have to do something. I'm gonna kill off a certain percentage of the human race, you know, because it's not safe. You're destroying me. We're not gonna last long like that. And I really think that's why I brought the movie up to happen. I really think that's happening. It created this virus and it's taking out a certain percentage of the people. Just think about it. You know, it's estimated to maybe kill, I think if I read it correctly, 1.2 million people. It may not sound like a lot when it comes to billions and billions of people, but that's a lot of people. Regardless, life is you know, you should cherish life. 1.2 million people is a lot of people, and it's a lot of older people and younger people. You know, me, I get my own health problems. Can be dangerous, and I got kids and stuff. You never know, it can even kill the healthy. I mean, healthy people can die. If you know something about your white blood cells fighting, you know, off viruses, and then they don't shut off, then you know it can be dangerous that way, because it'll start to fight inside. You know, it will start to fight you, your own system. It could take you out. So as different things that happen. But just think, everything is starting to mutate. The flu mutates every year to a different strand to fight off the vaccine that we create. Okay, it's so much artificial medicine and so much stuff that the world is starting to just fight everything. Like, it's creating everything 10 times stronger. There's nothing natural about the order of the world anymore. It's gone. So you can't expect the world to act naturally. It's kind of sad when you think about it, because we're gonna be our own demise at the end of the day. You know, maybe we, and this to go off subject percent, but maybe we die by fire, because if viruses keep happening and just things keep happening and things keep mutating to destroy us, or we can't handle, then who's going to maintain the nuclear warfare we have? That essentially will become ugly. The nuclear labs, they will not be contained. It'll start to leak. It would be mass destruction, and that would be essentially our own demise of falling out from fire, nuclear, and radiation and all that. It's so much that can happen with all this, and I don't understand why we keep building weapons that can potentially be our own demise. Think about it. Scientists have known for years, I mean, like forever, even Nostradamus himself, everybody, why do you think that they come out with these movies that relate so much to pandemics and, you know, epidemics and, you know, what's going on. The movie After Earth with Will Smith. They now are housed on another planet. Earth itself mutated to fight off human race. Everything that was on Earth was a defense mechanism against the human race because we are the virus. You know, everything else would stay in its normal way if we don't keep, you know, altering it. You know, we're in the way or we're always messing with something. I get it. We're trying to evolve the race. We're trying to do this and that. I definitely understand that, you know, there's nothing wrong, but it's the way we doing it and how negligent we are towards our own earth. So I believe the coronavirus is simply one of the viruses that finally managed to get inside the human body that we can't control right now. So, okay, one day we'll find a vaccine for it, and then it will continue to happen again. The flu takes out so many people a year. Just think about it. If these viruses are not in place, it's like the food chain. It's exactly like the food chain. We're trying to cure every freaking thing. And I hope, you know, oh, snap. I hope that we keep fighting. Sorry, my hair is a mess right now. But I hope that we keep fighting everything, you know. AIDS, cancer, all that, because it's all bad. But when you try to cure everything, though, it messes up the natural order of the life's food chain. You think you got, you know, everything eats something to survive. Every animal eats a different animal or leaves or grass or whatever to survive. It's a natural order of the world. When we start to try to alter the natural order of the world, it's going to fight back. These viruses are on this planet to kill a certain percentage. It's made by God to kill a certain percentage to keep the world from overpopulating. But when you start curing everything and everything gets overpopulated, the virus will mutate to a stronger virus to knock out more of a percentage to catch up with what has not been taken out. Sounds weird? Trust me. Well, you don't even have to trust me. Sounds weird, but it's in that order. Just, you know, check on it, do your own research. You never know. Could be right, could be wrong. Just my opinion. I'm only giving my opinion. But we have to stop blaming each other. This virus is not racial. You know, it's not biased. It doesn't care who it infects. It doesn't care who it kills. It just so happens to kill older people with health problems faster because it's natural order of life. But it doesn't care how old you are. It will infect anyone. So people, you have to be careful. You know, don't be selfish and spread it to others, you know. And this is not just one race that's doing it. This is a collective group of all races that are being negligent to the fact that you could spread it to someone else or someone of age or a family member of age. So everybody has to be very careful, you know, with this right here. You know, it's kind of out of our hands, but, you know, we can try to maintain as much as possible. Use your social distance, you know. Do research on the coronavirus, or the symptoms or ways you can keep it away from you, or how long it stays airborne, how long it stays on surface. Do your proper research so you'll know exactly how to fight this virus and or what precautions to take to minimize as much as the percentage of you catching it or a family member catching it as possible. Educate your kids. You know, don't listen to my rant or someone else's rant and assume that you just learned something. Go actually learn it. Listen to the news. Listen to the actual professionals to get the researchers to get paid to research these type of things and dig in deep and actually learn the virus and learn what to do. You know what I'm saying? And go by your own opinions. Your natural instinct will tell you exactly what to do. No one's a fool. You know, we know what's right and wrong. We just have to do it. You know, and like I said, it's not racial. It's not biased. It's a people's virus. Men, women, children, everything. Grown, old, mid-age. It does not matter. It will infect anyone. And you never know who will live or die. So people just, keep that in mind. You know, maybe if you got an opinion on why the coronavirus is starting, what it started for, and all this and that, leave a comment. Hey, post a video, make a video. At least waltz the bad out here, and I'll check it out. And it is what it is. I appreciate you for tuning in. Holla.